Hi, so this is going to show you a little bit about the newspaper database that we have at SWIC and that you might run into at other university libraries. It's from a company called LexisNexis, and for us, you can find it located right in our search widget in the article tab. And the product that we use from LexisNexis is called Nexis Uni. So you can type a search word in here. I'm going to type coronavirus and just click on go. And it has access to millions of newspapers around the world. So know that when it comes up, you'll see on the left side, here are all the places it can find information on your topic. Now, LexisNexis was initially built as a legal database. I always kid that the lawyers wanted to get as much money as they could, so they added some really amazing newspapers to this database as well, that you can't really find anywhere else, which is why a lot of universities have subscriptions to LexisNexis, and especially this Nexis Uni product. So you'll see there's a lot of legal information that comes up here, and that's why. As you scroll down, you can see that you can narrow down your results because we have over 10,000 articles that are appearing for us. The title's in blue, when and where it was published is underneath, and then a little snippet of it comes up here in the link, underneath the link. You can always search for specific terms within the group that you've retrieved by typing the search word in here. You can always limit by timeline. And that will show you, we have too many, I think, right now to limit by timeline. You can limit by location of the publication. So for me, a lot of times I do a limit to the United States. So down here, I can just pick Missouri or Illinois. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch is in here and will show up in both of those state newspapers because we're so close on the border. Sometimes I just pick the United States. So now I have 1 million articles. You saw that number to the right. Let's see if we can get our timeline yet. Yep, so there's enough now that they can kind of show us our timeline and we can pick a specific date if we wanted to. I can narrow down by any subject. If I wanted to pick one of these off of the list, I can select one of those. By industry, I can select off of that list. Geography by document, which I'm not sure really what that is, but you can play with that. This one's kind of a fun one to look at, negative news. So you'll see that there is negative business news and negative personal news that kind of gets identified. So you can click on any one of these and kind of see what comes up. So you'll see out of those 1 million articles that I'm looking at, it's kind of looking at the negative news. Now that limitation is set right up here in the blue. If I wanted to remove that limitation, all I do is click on this X and I'll go back to my larger grouping. And remember, I can always narrow it down with words right here. Now, any of these that I would want to take with me, all I'd have to do is click on the title. When it opens up, you will see the full text of the article. They're newspaper articles, so they're kind of short. There are audio interviews in here, so somebody interviewed on the Today Show will show up in this Nexis Uni as well. Now, they do have the tools to print, email, download, save to Google Drive, save to OneDrive, those tools right there. I like the email feature just because you can always have it in your email. But the one thing it won't do for you is this product won't email the citation to you, which some of our other products do. So I usually go to the Export Citation button. I select MLA. Oh, hold on. Let's give it a second to write one for me. Okay, so sometimes it takes a minute to load. So I'm going to select MLA. I'm going to copy it to my clipboard. I'm going to close out of that. I'm going to hit email. And I just pop the citation right here into this little box so that I have it and I can see where I got this from, if I need to put a citation in a paper, and then I just put in my own email address here and send it to myself. So that's how that works. Just hit submit. So that's the newspaper database that you'll see at a lot of the universities that's covering global papers and global news stories.